Hi everyone, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. Just a reminder, I still have my reading sale going, a 30-minute reading for $30. I'm on vacation right now, so I can get those turned around fairly quickly if you're interested. And I'm doing a reading for the week. I'm late, beginning yesterday. Happy holidays to everyone, and I hope everyone has a fun New Year's Eve. I'm just starting to, I have 2017 overview readings already posted, and I'm just starting. I've posted 4 of the 12 January readings. The rest will be coming today and tomorrow. All right, let's jump into the reading. So at the bottom of the deck, I'm using the Greenwich Tarot, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is a card about craftsmanship, really mastering something and taking great care and attention to detail. You know, this would be the difference between framing a house and making fine furniture. It's an art. It's something that's really our heart is into, and that is creative and inspired on some level, and something that when we're working on it, it really fills our soul, and we're present and feel it's a level of satisfaction at a very deep level. So for me, this card is a card about finding your thing. And some people don't have that one thing, and that's okay. Maybe your thing is trying different things, and that's something that really fulfills you. Is um, I'm going to take a knitting class. I'm going to learn how to work on my car. I'm going to learn yoga. Maybe I'll try a Zumba class. Maybe I'm going to do some hiking this summer, and just um, whatever it is, scrapbooking. Maybe I'll try some scrapbooking. And so that's really fulfilling to you, is just exploring your options and learning about lots of different things. It could be traveling, it could be anything. So this being at the bottom of the deck is sort of a reminder to make sure you find time for those things that feed your soul, and really that is very important part of your life, and to make sure that it's on the priority list, and that you're pursuing things. It's not selfish. It's self-care. It's a for me a card of self-care and centeredness. Centeredness. Did I really just say that? Centeredness. Um, okay, so let's take a look. I just laid out 3 cards. We have the 9 of Wands, the Witch, which is the Magician card, and the King of Pentacles. For some of you, I think, for me, this is the ultimate card, the work card, where you're just like going to work every day is just literally exhausting. It takes all your energy. You dread it. It's kind of the opposite of the 8 of Pentacles, or it's a situation in your life where you're just like, I just don't, I can't do this anymore. I don't have it in me to continue. It's like you just want to give up. You're just done. The card does tell you to hang in there, to persevere, not to give up right before the finish line. But I think paired with the 8 of Pentacles, it says, okay, hang on there just for a little bit longer, but really figure out what you can do so you won't feel like this. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes we do just have to bear things. But if you absolutely hate your job, or you absolutely hate your relationship, or you absolutely hate your friendship, or you hate where you live, or you hate, whatever, it's a card of whatever's sucking the energy from you. And that can be anything. The the card warned you not to just, throw your hands up in the air and storm out and say, F it, I'm done, bye-bye. But use it as a highlight in your life for what needs to change. And stop, don't get into the victim mentality or just the acceptance that that's the way life is. Use it as a red flag for figuring out something else out. And it's really cool because you have the witch here, and the magician is all about you have everything you need to manifest whatever you want. So it's really getting in the mental game and getting your inspiration and creativity. This is very much what this card is. Channeling your energy towards the right things in your life. Eckhart Tolle's, what is it? A New Earth. I highly recommend that because it's not always practical for us to leave our jobs. But he has his spirit of sort of acceptance and being present where you are really helped me to almost conserve energy because I wasn't constantly resisting things that I wasn't really into. And it allowed me to have all this energy when I wasn't, for example, at work. Like, I hated being at work. It's like it allowed me to just sort of have this calm acceptance and not have all the stress or anger or whatever we do to, I don't know, when we resist things, so that I could have all this energy when I was home to pursue these types of activities. But then, I mean, eventually the goal is to be able to incorporate that as much into your life as you can. And this just says anyone who's been considering a change, this is telling you can make it happen. You have all the tools you need. It's sort of like getting your head in the game and directing your energy into the right things, the proper places in your life. It's not going to happen overnight, but you got to get your head in the game and start planning. This witch is mixing and matching, and it's like an alchemist trying to figure out the right mix of things that's going to bring about balance and making sure her energy is spread into all the right places so she has enough for all areas of her life. And so slow and steady, you have to start. You can't keep going with the flow and being stagnant and grinning and bearing it, white knuckling it is no longer a viable option. So you have to start making the changes, taking the steps. He does not, instant gratification isn't in this king's vocabulary. He's slow and steady wins the race. He's the long game, the long plan. But you have to start somewhere to end up here. So take a step, even if it's the wrong step, take a step, then you realize that was the wrong step. So you've gathered pieces of information, you've made a discovery, and now you're one step closer to the direction you need to be heading in. So this is really, for me, even though we only have sort of one, well, this is a big action card, actually. This is a week to start taking action. No longer sitting on your ass and playing the victim and complaining about some part of your life. It's like you can do it, but you have to get off your ass and work towards it and start doing it and taking action, so that you can end up fat and rich, right? No, this guy is, I'm joking, but this guy is successful and he's happy and he's enjoying the fruits of his labor because he set his life up in such a way that that's possible. He isn't just exhausting himself and sort of waiting for the universe to step in and make things right. We need to There are all those sayings like success looks a lot like hard work, or um, things like that. So with the new year coming, it's a perfect time to really start making some plans. One caution is, again, he's slow and steady wins the race. Don't get discouraged if things don't work out right away. They're not supposed, that would be fabulous. Maybe they will, but that's probably not super realistic. So you got to have the long-term goal in mind. If you start saving $1 a week, $1 a month, just keep at it. And before you know it, you'll be like, well, I got $100 in the bank. It's not much, but it's $100 more than I had in December of 2016. So don't be afraid to take steps, no matter how small they are. Okay, well, I'll leave it there. I hope you have a fabulous new year, and I'll see you in 2017. Take care.